Yeah, you know what? We're talking about the next few days at least. The cool stuff overall is through a lot of the 10-day. The best chance for a little snow is actually going to be Friday night into Saturday morning north of the Mass Pike. Saturday is a washout. Sunday still looks better. And ski country's got another big winter storm that's on the way on Saturday. So here's what's going on right now. You do have a couple of flurries. When you get into Essex County, we've had a few of them. It's a few stray flakes, but it's right over 133 right now. You got them at the Mass, New Hampshire border as well, from Plastow and Atkinson all the way back down to Dracut and Pelham. Again, it's a couple flakes here and there. Temperatures right now are running in the 25 to 30 degree range for most of us, but it is the wind that gets you. We talked earlier about the gust of 49 miles an hour at Worcester, but notice you're steady. You've got a steady wind at about 15 to 30 right now. That's creating the wind chill of 6 at Worcester. It feels like 16 getting out the door in Boston, and it feels like about 20 when you head onto the Cape. Wind chill forecast for us here today never gets out of the 20s. At lunchtime, you can find where you're going to be. It's actually still going to feel like 16 at Worcester. When the kids are getting home from school, it still feels like the 20s, and that's the way it'll be into this evening. And that's why I was saying earlier in the feels like forecast, we're digging out the hat, the gloves, the winter coat. It's worth doing it for today. It really is. Actual high temperatures about 38, 39, 40 degrees, but you never feel that. Overnight tonight, temperatures drop down to the 20s. The wind chill tonight will go to the single digits. So whew, if you got someone in the family who works an overnight construction crew, just make sure that they are dressed for winter's chill this upcoming night. Okay, energy and cold air coming down from the north over the plain states. You've got moisture in the southern plains, and you've got a temperature gradient or temperature difference here. Perfect. That's the ingredients you need to make a storm, and that's why we're getting a storm heading into the weekend. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow will be fine. Sun in the morning. Clouds increase late in the day. The wind is less than today, but it's cool. And here we go. Pre-dawn Saturday. Pink is a mix. Blue is snow. Green is rain. Do you notice how the rain line's already at the Mass Turnpike by 7 a.m. on Saturday? By the time we get to midday Saturday, that rain line's all the way up into south central New Hampshire and coming up through the Maine coast. And by the time we get to the end of Saturday, you got a mix in the lakes region. You've got the rain trying to come into the Maine Turnpike, but the North Country snows all day. Southern New England, almost everybody, including southern New Hampshire, makes a change over to rain in the early morning and then stays as rain. And it's a soaker during Saturday, but it's gone by Sunday. So, you know, I got to say, from the Mass Pike to southern New Hampshire, our in-house forecast system's got a big coating of 2 inches. That's fine. I think it'll probably be on the lower end of that until maybe you get to the Mass New Hampshire border. But the chance of a few inches is there up at Manchester, the chance of more than a few at Concord, and a big old area of 8 to 12. See the dark purples? That's 12 to 18. Still in the forecast for much of northern New England. I think this is less elevation dependent than last week. I think the valleys still do pretty well in northern New England out of this. So skiers, snowmobilers, snowboarders, it's what you want. Absolutely. Sunday's better, and then next week expect to find temperatures still kind of cool.